has hit out at the TMC over the assault on 3 enforcement directorate officials during a raid at the residence of a TMC leader who has been implicated in a ration distribution scam. He stated that the law and order has, quote, deteriorated, unquote, during the TMC rule in the state. Meanwhile, TMC spokesperson Kunal Ghosh has responded to Union Minister's comments, urging him to address the court worsening law and order situation in BJP ruled states, unquote. Of course, a war of words still persisting over this issue, a back and forth between the TMC as well as the BJP in West Bengal. A lot of barbs are being traded at this point. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal, of course, taken a dig by stating that Jungle Raj is going on in West Bengal. TMC has meanwhile hit back at the Bharatiya Janata Party. With us on the broadcast is my colleague Akshit Gupta. Akshit, war of words persisting in West Bengal between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Trinamool Congress over the assault on 3 enforcement directorate officers that had taken place during a raid at the residence of a TMC leader implicated in a ration distribution scam. This war of words has been persisting for quite a time, but now it only seems to be escalating. What can you tell our viewers?
So the reports of fresh violence came from West Bengal, and amidst this whole furor, Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal alleged that Jungle Raj is going on in West Bengal and the law and order situation has deteriorated during the TMC rule in the state. And his statement actually follows the recent uproar which actually tells about the assault on 3 enforcement directorate officials during a raid at the residence of a TMC leader in a ration distribution scam. And the TMC responded to the Union Minister's comments and urged him to address the worsening law and order situation in BJP ruled states. Of course, clearly the war of words and the blame game can be seen here. Of course, we know that last Friday, 3 ED officers were injured and several of their vehicles were vandalized when hundreds of supporters of TMC leader Shahjahan Sheikh attacked them. And the assault actually occurred during the ED's team raid on Sheikh's house in the Sandesh Khali North 24 Parganas district in connection with alleged irregularities in the ration distribution system.
Yes, indeed, Akshit. But meanwhile, there are also developments from West Bengal pertaining to, in fact, the Congress, of course, and the TMC having their tiff over the INDIA bloc seat sharing. So has the Congress, meanwhile, commented on this?
Well, if I just tell you that, of course, you know, the war of words has actually been going on. And but the remarks also came from Congress because 2 days after, you know, State Congress President Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary said that his party won't beg for seats from the TMC. So, of course, when they are in the India Alliance and they are talking about seat sharing, so, of course, there is a political slugfest that has erupted over the violence in West Bengal. And TMC, basically, if I just tell you, had you talked about the India Alliance and the seat sharing. So, of course, TMC had offered 2 seats for Congress in West Bengal out of 42 Lok Sabha seats. And TMC leader Sudip Bandyopadhyay also said that what local Congress leaders are thinking about the sharing of seats is immaterial, as the final decision will be taken by the top brass.
All right. Of course, it does seem like the Congress is backing the TMC on this issue. Meanwhile, of course, the war of words between the BJP and the TMC. And joining us on the broadcast this morning, Anila Singh of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Good morning, ma'am, and thank you for joining us on NewsX. The situation is heating up on ground in West Bengal. 3 ED officials were assaulted during a raid at the residence of a TMC leader implicated in a ration distribution scam. The BJP, of course, maintaining that law and order has deteriorated during the TMC rule. Meanwhile, the TMC has responded by stating that the BJP should look into the states that it rules. What would your response be to the Trinamool Congress?
My Ram to all, and there is absolutely no doubt about it that in today's state, West Bengal is being governed by ghouls. under the leadership of Mamata Bennett. This is the reality, and we have seen it times and again, even during the elections as well. So, if TMC says that Bharatiya Janata Party should mind all those things where BJP is in power, then let me tell TMC that there are voters and would-be voters who have voted for Bharatiya Janata Party and who are going to vote for Bharatiya Janata Party. We have to raise voice for them, and attacking any official agency is a heinous crime. And it is so unfortunate that political party in power and the major, oldest political party in India, Indian National Congress, they are supporting attacks on ED. This is very, very unfortunate. This is anarchy. This is clear ruckus. And tomorrow you are going to see people attacking each other, splitting throats of each other on the road. This is what Mamata Banerjee wants in West Bengal. Of course, Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't want that. And I think the way the ED has been attacked by the TMC leader, it is not going to get easily by the people of West Bengal as well.
All right, ma'am. I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, but also with us is Mr. Manav Jaiswal, TMC spokesperson. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us on the broadcast. What are words between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Trinamool Congress? We've just heard Ms. Anila Singh of the BJP hitting out at the TMC, stating that there is anarchy in West Bengal. How would you respond to that?
I would like to just state one thing. Ms. Anila Singh is just doing politics. There has been no support. Nobody is supporting this kind of incident. Nobody is supporting any kind of attack. We are the only state, we are the only government in the country which has gone ahead and said that we have zero tolerance towards corruption. We are the only party, political party in the country who has taken a cognizance of whatever has happened with the ED and one of the ministers, and we have sacked him completely. No, not a single incident across pan-India where you can say BJP has taken such a stand. You could really remember Lakhimpur Kheri. So that was not anarchy when a minister's son, the union minister's son, rampaged and actually killed a lot of farmers. You really think that this is what anarchy is? You really think that what is happening in Gujarat, where the constable and the police officers have been, daylight murdered? Is that not anarchy? Who said that we are supporting? Who is supporting this kind of a situation? It's the BJP. BJP is inciting these kind of situation. BJP is doing what they are doing at the best. It's killing the country's sovereignty. They are killing the harmony of the country.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.